You guys, in this video, I'm going to explain exactly how I lost 60 pounds, exactly how I gave myself the gift of the most radical transformation I had ever had. And as I'm starting to explain this, I know this is not going to be appealing by most people. What I see very popular in the fitness and diet space that people are like, yes, now that I can get behind, is balance. It's, hey, it has to be what works for you. It's very in the feelings. And if you've been on this channel for any amount of time, you know I'm kind of anti-feelings and more interested in the facts. I swear that might just be a reoccurring mantra in every damn video on this page. So what I did to lose 60 pounds is become a fucking machine. I became a damn cyborg, motherfucker. Every single day, I woke up, stepped on the scale, wrote down what that weight and body fat percentage was. I had the very same breakfast. I went and had the very same workout I would have on that given day. Had the very same post-workout shake. Worked a little bit, had the very same lunch. Did 45 minutes to an hour on the incline treadmill, watching a show, watching a movie. And then I had the very same dinner. And I did that every fucking day for most, if not all of 2023. And the reason that worked so well for me versus being like, okay, I'll do 3 cardio sessions a week and I'll do 80-20, where for the most part I eat pretty good, but then sometimes I allow myself to have a fun thing or go over a little bit. What I have found over the last few years is that the 80-20 principle is naturally achieved by having a 100 out of 100 principle and mentality, meaning have the intention, the effort, the plan to execute the same day every day for as many days in a row as you can. And then when it's, oh, we're going out to dinner, well, there's my 20. Oh, so-and-so's coming by, they're bringing pizza, that'll be my 20%. Oh, I actually have to dart home, I need to help out my wife with something, I guess I'm not doing the cardio today. But if there weren't things that got in the way, you bet your ass I was living that same day. And when I say I became a machine, I mean I didn't even give myself the chance to ponder or think about, do I feel like doing cardio today? Man, I hope I'm not overdoing it. Do I have to weigh this out? I didn't give myself the chance to even think about that shit, and as my mind tried to ask me those questions, I just ignored the shit. I just ignored the shit. And I'll tell you what, it became a lot easier to stay the course the more results I saw. My goal every month was to lose 4 to 6 pounds, 4 being very conservative. If you're trying at all, you should be able to lose 4 pounds a month, even if you're not executing on everything. 1 pound a week is a joke. That should just be a given. If you even are giving an ounce of a fuck, you should be able to lose 4 pounds a month. So 4 was my minimum, 6 was my maximum. Every once in a while I lost more than 6, that's cool, but the goal was 6, right? So every day, wake up, weigh in, write it down. I'm showing myself this is a priority. I'm showing myself that I give a fuck. And every day on my calendar, I have my goal weight at the bottom right, and I'm seeing myself incrementally get closer. And then at the halfway point of the month, or when there's 1 week left in the month, it was very exciting. It was like, okay, it looks like we're on track to pull this off, but also we could very easily fuck this up. So stay the course, motherfucker. Like, just keep doing what you're doing. Same workout, same breakfast, same cardio, same lunch, same dinner. That again, the more specifics, yes, 100% I tracked calories and tracked macros, but that was very, very easy to do because I was eating the same thing every day. It didn't take any extra time to track it. I opened up MyFitnessPal, I track my entire day in like 8 seconds because everything that I'm gonna have is in my recent history, because it's like the same 6 or 7 things. Boom, 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 yep, had those same calories. And I'll tell you what, in the beginning, because I started out at 220, it was so easy to lose because of that psychotic consistency. I actually ate a lot. I was eating 2,700 calories for a few months and losing weight. Eventually I had to bring it down to 25. I lost a lot of weight on 2,500 calories. Eventually I brought it to 2,400. Eventually I brought it to 2,300. I see people promote like 1,700, 1,800 calorie diets, like right out of the gate. I think that's very foolish. For someone that's pretty heavy, if they're lifting and they're active doing cardio, you can lose quite a bit while eating quite a bit, which I'm a big fan of. I think that's a reason it was very sustainable for me, is I never really felt like I was on death's door, like, holy shit, my fingers are feeling skinny. Oh my God, my stomach is roaring like Godzilla. I didn't really have a whole lot of that till towards the end. Towards the end, the shit was getting tough. To get to damn near 10% body fat, to get all the way to 160, there were some days where I was just laying in bed, feeling my bones around my hips, my rib cage, and my stomach was growling, and I was like, just fall asleep, just fall asleep. And I'll tell you what works so well is being robotic, becoming a cyborg, ignoring the feelings. But you know what feelings I did have that I thoroughly enjoyed, that I was so excited to have on a regular basis? Waking up, stepping on that scale, and seeing a weigh-in that was in line with my goal. That shit felt pretty fucking good. So really, it's more about which feelings do you want to have. It wasn't a full robot mode. Look down, feel nothing as I write it down. I would look down and be like, especially as I got in a new 10-pound increment, when I got in the 200s and then in the 190s and then in the 180s, when I saw that drop off, I was like, holy shit, it's working. And again, like I said in the beginning, it's very motivating. It's very powerful. It makes the process very exciting when you see the process work. People that are not burnt out, but people that are over it, I don't know. I've tried. I mean, I've tried to lose weight. How much did you lose? Oh, I don't even know. I mean, freak out. Seeing the shit actually work made it very easy to stay the course, because staying the course, continuing to do what I was doing, is why it was working. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And since then, I'm not as robotic. In fact, in this year, 2024, from March to now, I actually found myself eating pretty crazy and going off the rails like all the time. And I was jacked the whole year. I was getting cookout milkshakes like every 4th or 5th day. I was throwing down on some freaking feasts with my wife, just indulging. The next day I would just wake up with even more veins busting out. I was like, holy shit. So all that to say, once you finish your robot phase, once you finish your cyborg cycle and lose the weight, you will be shocked at the freedoms you have and can still look pretty good and still maintain and manage about the same weight. All of 2024, I basically hovered around 163 to 170 tops, and I would go up a little bit, go down a little bit, go up a little bit, go down a little bit, and it blew my mind. But if I tried to do that while I was at the heaviest, there's no way it was going to work. So my invitation to you is to bite down on your mouth guard, use more of this and less of your emotions. Don't let the feelings pull you this way or that way. Just come up with a bulletproof. And I kept telling people that my system was so fucking bulletproof. They'd ask me, like, hey, what are you doing, man? You're looking better. You're losing a lot of weight. Having a bulletproof system that works with 100% accuracy and consistency, it's amazing. It's awesome. Because you're like, holy shit. It works and there's no chinks in the armor, and I'm just pulling this shit off. I'm telling you guys, if you don't like what you see in the mirror, if you know you're carrying excess body fat, if you haven't been proud of your body for however many months or years, this process last year of losing 60 pounds had a more dramatic impact on my life, on my well-being, on my confidence than any other phase, any other thing I've ever done in my entire life. I can't encourage you enough to go on that weight loss journey if you're overweight. And I can promise you this, you're not gonna regret it. You're not gonna look better, feel better, have more confidence, love the way your clothes sit on you, love what you see on the mirror. There is no scenario where all those things are happening and you regret it. I mean, yeah, damn it, I look better than I ever have, but it's just a shame. It just wasn't worth it. That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Take this journey. If you need more help, if you need more guidance, if you want someone to hold you accountable, if you want someone to set up your entire process for you, the macros, the training plan, the cardio plan, everything that is required to get this result, DM me on Instagram. That's exactly what I do for my clients. I set up their entire day, their nutrition, their training plan. The result is inevitable when the client sticks to that training plan. I'd love to do that for you. Let's go.